Hi, my name is Destiny Taylor, and I'll be doing a presentation on Frederick Douglass. A little bit about Frederick Douglass. He is an African American who was famous for his work as an abolitionist. Frederick Douglass is a woman's rights supporter. When Douglass was born into slavery, Douglass had planned an escape and continued using his skills he learned to accomplish outstanding feats. The day Douglass lived and died, he was born February 1818. He don't have a full date, but it's just February 1818. His full name was Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey. The place of birth, Cordova, MD. Douglass died February 20th, 1895. He was 77 years old before he died. His place of death was Washington, D.C. And these are some pictures of his cemetery and how they honored Frederick Douglass. Here are some historical events. As you know, he was born February 1818. He learns how to read January 1st, 1827. His first time run away in September 3rd, 1838. September 15th, 1838, Douglass was married. January the 1st, 1845, Frederick Douglass published his first book. 1848, he attends Women's Rights Convention in New York. 1851, breaks with Garrison over issue of political actions to end slavery. 1855, he published his second autobiography, My Bondage and My Freedom. A little bit about his family background. His mother was named Harriet Bailey. Frederick Douglass never knew his father, so he don't have a name for his father. Douglass' mother died when he was 7 years old. Douglass had 4 sisters. Names was Kitty Bailey, Sarah Bailey, Lizzie Bailey, and Ariana Bailey. Douglass had 1 brother named Perry Douglass. The themes he presented in his work, Frederick Douglass' work is slavery. Since he wrote about slavery, he wants others to see that slavery is wrong. He wrote about education, family, and freedom. What did the author write include title, style, and genres? A narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. His style was personal, and genres was autobiography. Literary device used, point of view, imaginary, simulist, and alliteration. The person that influenced Douglass was William Lloyd Garrison. When Douglass had meetings, he was exposed to writing of abolitionists and journalists by William Lloyd Garrison. When they both met for the first time, they both was asked to speak at an abolitionist meeting. When Douglass shared his story about the slave and escape, Garrison encouraged Douglass to become a speaker and leader in the abolitionist movement. William Garrison influenced Douglass because they were on the same page about slavery. Garrison published an abolitionist newspaper. The purpose for Douglass for writing narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave, is that he wanted to show others what slaves had to go through. He wanted to inform the American public about the debased nature of slavery. He wanted to show the white people that slavery should be abolished. The work included in the textbook because the autobiography that he wrote, others want to learn about his history. The textbook also gives specific facts about Douglas' life as a slave. The conclusion of Narrative of Life, Frederick Douglass, an American Slave, tells other how slavery was a historical part of American history. Douglass was taught how to read and write during his time. He learned what was right and what was wrong for women and all people of color. Traveling the world was an important role in his life because he didn't have to work as a slave. He worked for others' freedom. Douglass had a life of his own to live, and he was a great writer to me and others. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.